today on 2K Sports. We'll watch the Brooklyn Nets in this one as they go up against the Houston Rockets. I'm Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill.
They have some tough road games coming up, and that kind of stretch can bring a team together. Winning some of these games would be huge for their overall confidence.
Now the starting group for the Houston Rockets. They've got Kelly Olynyk. John Wall is out there with Eric Gordon. Then there's Christian Wood, and it's Green in at the 3. And for Brooklyn, Harris the 3 with Durant at the 4. James Harden out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Griffin in at the 5, down low. Well, tonight, 2 veteran teams, Grant. What does that tell you?
For BA, it tells me a couple of things. One, these 2 teams are primed to win. You can't win unless you have experience. You have veteran guys who basketball played at the highest level.
Now here's Harden. Not a good performance from him in that loss to Indiana. Outside, Green. Lays it up and banks it in. Green's got clock at 6. Late clock, Houston's got to hurry. And that one's good, Olynyk.
That's serving
If anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Yep, that one goes.
James Harden, and he's been fantastic throughout his career, but particularly the last 3 years. And I think he's been a bit of a polarizing figure.
And the shot counts. He's fouled. And
Big man isolated in the post. For some reason, doing it on the perimeter is viewed a little differently. I think part of it is that
17 points in his last outing. And it's Harden penetrating. And Harden with the slam.
Ferocious hasn't been able to do anything to stop him. And when that's the case, just keep feeding the hot hand.
Green against Harden. The 17-footer. Another one falls for Houston. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And then Harden with the jam.
Guys,
This is the first of only 2 meetings between these teams.
and you know, there's always a bit of a feeling out process in that first game between opponents. A lot different than when you've played a team.
To the paint. Shot is good by Gordon. Now here's Griffin. In his last outing, 16 points for him. And it's Harden. That time on the assist. Inside, Porter uses the glass on the layup. And the Rockets lead. Here's Durant. Got it. Good job in the low post. Takes a step back. Fires for 3. And the Rockets hit again from deep. Now here's Dinwiddie. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And the Nets, another 3. They are shooting both ends of the court.
And what I love about him, BA, is that Durant can defend in the paint and on the perimeter equally as well.
Big guy who can flat out throw it down, and he also can pass it too.
Now here's Green. He's got 16. Six on the shot clock. On the wing, Porter. This one for 3. And that comes off the assist by Green. And almost 4 minutes gone in the start. Oh! What a hammer!
Get bouncing towards the rim for the epic throwdown.
On the attack, Green.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
And guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
And the Nets, another. On the wing, Green. Defended by Harden. And it's hammered home by Green.
You look at what he's doing here, and it's hard to imagine him playing
The game. Pass to Harden. And he drives in. That one goes. And that's his 9th made shot in 12 attempts.
It's not a democracy. It's a pecking order. And you're so right. Every season, young players get a chance to prove themselves. And it really starts in training camp, you know, and improve and ready to take on a bigger role.
Now here's Irving. Harden drives in. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving. Harden's got 12 now in this quarter.
Yeah, he's owning them on the offensive end, but, you know, he can't do it by himself.
Green against Harden. And here's Gordon from the arc. On target from range. Gordon's got 5.
He is rock solid from deep.
Now here's Jordan. Pass to Irving. Shoots over Wall. And Brooklyn again with a bucket.
He just brings a great...
Harden comes to help. Green, the pass to Wall. Oh, an amazing finish with a hand right in his face. Right side Brown. Lets it go from deep. And DeAndre Jordan gets the whistle that time. Now Green. Harden comes to help. Down low. Here's Wood. And that one's good. And Green with the assist.
On their heels.
Now here's Harris. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard.
Really good. A lot of them. Buckets and free throws and threes. This guy has led the league in scoring the last 3 years running, and he harkens you back to the likes of
Houston. Screen by Griffin. Here's Durant. And Durant with the big finish.
Well, I love the of stride of his and his speed. Lethal combination.
Green. Wow! Now 10 for 10 after that one. He's on good as anyone in history.
Well, to lead that category, BA, you need a steady diet of threes, frees, and layups. That's free throws, threes, and layups. And quite honestly, those are the most efficient shots in basketball, and Harden takes more of them than anybody.
And that was another.
Alter your entire approach.
Dinwiddie, he's checked in for James Harden. Now here's Irving. Pass to Durant. With the drive. And it's slammed in by Durant.
You know, the defense...
See him in the three-point shooting competition.
And he might already be the favorite. When he gets in a groove, he's automatic.
And as we continue to count the votes, we'll update you.
Perfect score. Who knows? I'll be sure to be locked in on all of All-Star Weekend, especially the three-point contest.
Yeah, Durant and his...
From the top of the key. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. Green against Harris. Here's Porter. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Irving for 3. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Time, he's coming at you.
Now here's Porter. He's got 10. Green with the ball. Picked up by Griffin. And Wood with the stuff.
And the lead increases on a...
Just a step away from being completely asleep.
The try by Irving, and the bucket counts, and he is on his way to the line. We'll try to make more. Kyrie Irving out there with James Harden, and it's Griffin in at the center position. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn.
The intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
It's Durant with a drive, and it's slammed in by Durant.
Ability to score at all 3 levels.
Green for 3. And good. Coming on the assist by Wall.
Bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defense.
The ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range.
Oh, wow! Oh,
watch out below.
Big finish.
The reverse slam. That.
Outside Irving. Pass to Durant. And he gets that one.
Being able to score from any place.
Harden against Green. Pass to Porter. And that one drops for him.
And it only makes sense to give him the right.
And it's slammed in by Durant. Well, around 3 minutes gone here in the 4th. And that one's good. Olynyk.
Just making it.
But it's been good on a number of levels.
Inside. And he's going for the oop here. Shot clock at 5. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup. Green's got 9 points. Player of the game.
Yeah, and this game really has his fingerprints all over it. He's been dominating and making it look effortless. It's always fun to watch someone just flat out take over like he's done here today.
Well, it didn't start out with him being in this crowd's crosshairs, but as the game went along, he kept pouring it on them. It's safe to say they don't want to see
with good timing. Makes Durant a real threat as a shot blocker.
Tries the spin move. Here's Porter. Scores off the spin. And the Rockets lead by 20.
And just shredding a...
Totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
Power it home!
Oh, wow!
Harden against Green. Beyond the arc. Sinks it from distance. Green's got 35 in the game.
And it's fantastic. Just stayed healthy at a time in the Eastern Conference when it was really wide open. I think all the time what could have been. For so long, you only saw things through the lens of being a player. Now, as a broadcast, decisions that the league has to make, but also each individual franchise. It's not as easy as maybe I thought it was as a player. But yeah, BA, you have to love their strategy. And even more, you love the execution. Unfortunately,
I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
And that one's good. Green.
Diminished.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Oh, nice shot by Brown.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
Brown against Green. Elbow shot. Misses. And so it's the Rockets taking care of business in this one. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Clark Kellogg, this is Brian Anderson.